Beautiful people of YouTube, welcome to my channel, and today we will be discussing the iPhone 10. By the way, it is iPhone 10, not iPhone X. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Now moving on, let's get to the video. The title of the video will say iPhone 10. Will I buy it? The simple response is no, because I have been using Android for the last 3 years, and I don't think I will be switching to the iPhone 10 anytime soon, unless they loosen up the software a little bit, allow me to do more things. If they don't, then I won't be moving to the Apple side anytime soon. But this video is more about the price of the iPhone 10 and whether it is a good purchase or not. I talked about Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and I didn't like the way they priced it, $960. This phone is $999 for the base model, and I know you can get it for $999, but I wanted to see what Apple wants you to do. What is the whole package gonna cost us? So what we are going to do right now is I'm going to calculate the whole experience. And by the way, even that experience, I'm not gonna like put an Apple TV in there and every Apple ecosystem, Apple MacBook. No, I'm not that dumb. But let's just say that the iPhone 10 experience, what is that gonna cost you? Okay, so I have 6 tabs open, and these are all the things that I think personally Tim Cook wants you to own, and I'm pretty sure he does too. And let's count everything. So I got my calculator set up, and I got every one of these tabs set up. We're gonna start with the iPhone itself. 64 GB for the $999, and right here $1,149 for the 256 GB version. So $1,149 plus. Let's go over. Now this is the Apple Care plan for iPhone 10. Basically what it means that if you drop your phone, something is wrong with your phone, they will fix it for free, unless it is a screen, in which case I think they will charge you something like $50 or something like that, a low amount, but they will still fix it. So this is just protection for your phone from Apple. $199. Moving on. So iPhone 10 hasn't got a headphone jack, a 3.5 mm standard headphone jack, which you need if you want to use really nice headphones. It doesn't got it. So the option that Apple is pushing right now is AirPods. They are the wireless earphones from Apple, and they cost $159. Not worth it. And they are $159. Moving on. Okay, by the way, the Apple iPhone 10, it has fast charging enabled, which I have been getting a free brick from Android devices since 2014, and my brother had it, I had it, one of my coworkers had it. They include that in the box. What Apple says, nope, you gotta buy them. So the cheapest one is $49 for the 29 watt. You can get 60 watt, you can also get an 89 watt one. So adding that, $49. I'm not including a wireless pad because, to be honest, wireless pads are stupid. If you do own one, no offense to you, but they are stupid, because here's the thing. Let's imagine this mouse pad right here is a wireless pad. My phone is charging right now. Okay, I want to use my phone. Pick up my phone, it's not charging anymore. But if I get the primitive technology, which is one of these wires, let's imagine this is a charging wire, and you put that in, hey, your phone is charging and you can use it. How cool is that? How much extra you want to charge me that for? $49. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, what else we are gonna get? I think I knocked the mouse over. No, it is still working. Even though we got the Apple Care plan, you're still gonna need a case because we don't want scratches on our little beautiful devices. Let's pick one from Apple. $39. By the way, which is the product red? If you do have an option, always pick the product red one. It goes to some sort of charity that I don't know about. I'm pretty sure it's worth it. So what is your total price right now? $1,595 for the whole iPhone experience. Now let's move this thing to the back. So $1,595. Taxes included, it will be about $1,650 to $1,670, I think. But I think it will be, let's pick a number, $1,600. Okay, if you are living in the US or anywhere for that matter, you got a good job. And I'm not saying you got one of the best jobs ever, but you got a good paying job. Let's say you're making around $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month. $1,600 for something you really love and you're gonna use every day does not sound a lot. Okay, but the problem is that it is a lot. Start comparing it to other things. What could you get in your life? If you are below that good paying job, if you are in one of the lower paying jobs but you can still support yourself, what $1,600 mean to you? $1,600 could mean a down payment for a decent car. You're a guy, you're living on your own, you don't have a car. You can put $1,600 down and get like a 4-seater small cars, like Toyota Yaris or something like that, like the ones that don't have a 5-door setting. I'm sorry, I don't know cars very well, but I'm meaning is like, you know, like a regular sedan, the smaller from that. Those go around 15 to 18,000 for the stick shift. You can put $1,600 down, and that would mean you have transport for yourself. What would that directly equate to? More sex for you, because you can get around town. What else you can get with $1,600? You can put the deposit down for an apartment. You got your own place, you can pay rent. You got your deposit. What does that directly equate to? More sex for you. Okay? What else can you get for $1,600? You can take a trip to Ibiza. And when you take a trip to Ibiza or Cancun or any destination, I'm not a destinationist, if that is a word, but any of those destinations that don't cost a lot, take the Airbnb, whatever, can be under $1,000, it can be done. What happens on those trips? Sex. So $1,600, and you're a guy, $1,600. Sex or iPhone? Well, I'm picking sex. Cameraman might pick up the iPhone because he loves the iPhones. But there are a lot of people like cameraman in this world that will pick up the iPhone. So if you're one of those people, no offense to you, I like my cameraman and I would like you too. Probably if you're not a serial killer or you don't like to talk about yourself too much. But anyway, the point is, it is a lot. It is a lot. Should you pay for it? See, that is a tough question really, because here's the thing about iPhones. I have used one. I don't hate on them. They're great devices. Now, $1,000 for a Samsung Galaxy Note, I don't think you should pay that ever. For any Android, that is not worth it. And I don't mean that Apple is better than Android. It's just that they do different things. When I use my iPhone, the way iPhones work, they're really good for getting the basic things done. let's say if I move to New York City tomorrow, or any of the new city, any of the big cities that have a lot to do, that are big, I would need something like an iPhone because I can get the basic thing done. If you're a mobile professional, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time, I would pick an iPhone for you. If you are somebody who's not great on tech, who doesn't know the every deep details of how things work in technology, I would pick an iPhone for you. So what iPhone offers you is mobility and speed. So if I'm doing the basic thing, I'm making calls, I'm doing emails, I'm just jipping around town, I would keep an iPhone. But even for that, I wouldn't pick the iPhone 10. If you wanna pick it, go ahead, great. But the problem with that phone is that it is a first generation phone and it has got a lot of new things that are always kinks. You know, whenever there's a first generation of a product, there are kinks to iron out, and we don't know how this will do. The main thing that I'm worried about is the home button. The home button is gone, so that could equate to some problems. Face unlock, that could not be very reliable. And what I would pick is iPhone 8, not even the plus model, because iPhone 8 is small. So basically, if I'm going around town attending a lot of events and stuff like that, I want something small that can fit in my pocket and that can get things done. So that is my take on it. Apple is great for mobility and speed. But should you pay $1,600 for that? You can get that with iPhone 8. Is iPhone 8 worth it? I gotta make another video for that. But if you're somebody who needs mobility and speed, either iPhone 10 or iPhone 8. And that was my video about it, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend, and I love ya.